I tried eating only one meal a day for a whole week. Here's what happened. I'm done. The OMAD diet, standing for 1 meal a day, is an extreme version of intermittent fasting, consisting of eating only 1 meal per day. You fast for 23 hours and allow yourself 1 hour to eat 1 meal. Typically, you choose a period of time that you'll break your fast, as it's recommended to stick with around the same time to have your meal. I'll be choosing the 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. window, but only have 1 hour to consume all of my needed calories and macros. Now, I'm not the biggest eater and I'm very much used to eating smaller meals throughout the day, so I have a feeling this is gonna be extremely difficult. And throughout this challenge, I'm gonna be tracking how I feel, how this affects me throughout my workouts, and if it's even possible to hit my calories and macros. Wish me luck. Before we get to the rest of the video, I just want to say thank you to TLF for helping to make this video possible. They got some awesome clothing, which you can find at tlfapparel.com. And if you grab anything, make sure you use our code TLF-BUFF to get 15% off. It's the morning of the first day. It's 8 a.m. I've been fasting for around 12 hours now. My last meal was 8 p.m. last night. It feels a little odd not to be having breakfast at this point because I'm already hungry, which is a little scary. But the good news is I can still have my coffee. As long as it's black, it won't break my fast. But I need to keep busy, so I don't think about food too much. I'm gonna be getting ready to get my workout in.
I'm purposely taking it light today. Obviously I don't have a lot of energy, but ooh man, even with this lightweight, I feel like I am extremely weak. So I'm really just trying to get through it. I'm looking forward to the meal awaits me after this. Pump is just like non-existent.
Really?
I mean, I don't feel like it. Usually on like a normal diet, I would feel like I'm more pumped than this, and obviously I have more energy. I mean, I still look really good, but a little below what I normally do. Done. Currently at the grocery store picking up some much needed items to try to get all my calories and macros. Now there's one flaw I feel like in OMAD is that they suggest having a lot of veggies, but the problem is veggies don't really have a lot of calories. And yes, they do have a lot of vitamins and minerals and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it in my meal because I wouldn't hit my calories and macros. So I'm actually gonna not have any vegetables and focus on starchy carbs, high protein, fat, obviously stuff like that to get my calories up, but also hit my macros too. Just made it home from the grocery store and it is currently 6 p.m. right now. I have an hour to cook, an hour to eat before I hit that 8 p.m. cutoff time. It's on. Oh boy, this is one giant meal. It is over 2,600 calories, around 235 grams of carbohydrates, 90 grams of fats, and 220 grams of protein, give or take. The trick is I have to eat all this now, and I have 1 hour to do it. Oh, I'm a pretty fast eater, so if anything, this is going to teach me to slow down a little bit. We've got about 26 minutes left, so I think I might be able to finish this. I could never be a competitive eater. Gotta feel like a lightweight. 3 more minutes, and that is all I can stomach, literally. I had to call it quits. I just have a little bit left on each, but when you know, you know, and I don't want to throw
up after this. I felt like a lot of work getting all that down. And I understand in this OMAD diet that, you know, you eat to your fill. You don't want to overeat. I'm on the edge of overeating at this point. There was moments where I felt a little queasy. This is definitely something to get used to. It is just day number 1. I'm done.
Can I just get a large black coffee and a small sugar-free German chocolate decaf almond milk latte? Okay, sorry, I was trying to remember.
That was my ridiculous order.
It's the morning of the second day and I'm trying to go about my normal routine, and I feel like having some coffee has helped keep my hunger at bay. Also, staying busy throughout the morning with a walk can keep my mind off food. And whenever I feel the hunger creeping up, I drink water. So I'm noticing I drink a lot of water. I guess that's a good thing. But being surrounded by my girlfriend Michaela eating hasn't helped, and the smell alone can feel like torture.
Oh my God, this is torture.
My workouts have felt extra difficult. I feel fatigued, weak, and unmotivated, but I try to remind myself I have the reward of a massive meal later.
The only thing that's getting me through this workout is knowing I'm gonna have a big meal after this.
Here it is. It is 2,357 calories. So I went down on the calories just a bit, just so that way I can finish it. I can feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm gonna see if I can eat all of this, how I feel afterward. It looks delicious. I'm ready. I feel like this is going a little bit better than yesterday. It's crazy to think that you can go to extreme opposites in only 1 hour. At the beginning of this, I couldn't wait to eat, and every bite just felt so satisfying, and now it is such a chore, and I'm so overeating. Oh. The after effects. Oh, I can't even flex. I'm a little over halfway through this challenge now, and I wanted to give a bit of an update. You know, I'm starting to feel some of the drawbacks. I feel very irritable throughout the day, and a lot of my thoughts are just consumed by food and what meal I'm gonna be having at the end of the day. You know, my workouts, they've been lackluster. I felt very weak, fatigued, and unmotivated. So I decided to switch the time of my workouts. Instead of working out in a fasted state before my meal, I would work out after. But by the time I eat, I'm so extremely full, and it takes me around 3 hours to feel somewhat normal. By that time, it's just late and I'm ready for bed. I've been switching up the foods every day to see what works best, to see if there's ones that I can eat a little bit easier and get all my calories and macros, but I always feel full around the 2,000 calorie mark, and I have to force myself to try to eat the rest, and a lot of times can't even finish it. So by day 4, I was ready to try anything. I decided to just make one massive shake, throw all the ingredients into a blender, blend it up, and just drink my calories. You know, it wasn't really that satisfying, and arguably I got more full doing it that way for whatever reason, and I just couldn't even finish it. So this has been a very interesting challenge so far, and it's gonna get more interesting because me and my girlfriend Michaela are gonna be driving up to Seattle to visit some friends, and I'm gonna be seeing how difficult this can be, not only on the road, but going out to eat as well. Taking a road trip without having any snacks or meals is a lot more difficult than I thought, and watching Michaela eat in front of me didn't make it any easier. So I grabbed some seltzer water and drank when I felt hungry, which seemed to help, but had one drawback.
Oh God, I gotta piss like a racehorse.
A lot of bathroom breaks. We finally made it to Seattle and took a boat trip, but I couldn't stop thinking about food, as at that point I've been fasting for close to 26 hours.
Oh my God, I've been fasting for 26 hours now. It is time to get something to eat. Woo.
We finally made it to a dinner spot, and I ordered the biggest meals on the menu and ate to my heart's content. Day 2 of the trip started like normal, waking up, taking a walk, and having a coffee, but being surrounded by food always hit pretty hard. So to fill the time, we decided to hit a local gym and get a workout in. After the workout, it was close to dinner, so we met up with some friends, and again, I ordered the biggest dishes on the menu. I felt like I was eating for two, and at the end, it looked like I was expecting. Day 3 of the trip, we took it easy, and I found a great udon place for my meal, having no idea what the calories or macros were, and not giving a damn. The OMAD challenge is complete. I only ate 7 meals in 7 days, and to be honest, it couldn't have been over sooner. I can see why this is considered a weight loss diet because no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get my needed calories in. I was at least 500 to 600 calories in the deficit every day. I realize there are studies showing certain benefits of fasting, but on this extreme level, I don't think this builds a healthy and sustainable lifestyle. I mean, I went from obsessing over food all day to hating it in only 1 hour, and that's not how I want to live. I would much rather eat when I'm hungry and feel normal than starve myself and feel like my stomach is gonna explode after I eat. I also realize this is my personal experience, and for those of you out there who use OMAD and enjoy it, you know, that's great. But for me, I'm gonna say goodbye to OMAD and return to my normal eating habits. Until the next food challenge, that is. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay buff.
Oh, there we go. Got our coffee. Can I do that next time? Try to get some footage. I'm definitely going to include that.